Okay, so hello and welcome students. Myself Kumar Saurabh, I'm your critical reasoning faculty, and today I have brought the first critical reasoning practice sheet number 1 for us to discuss and understand what exactly the question is and what will be the answers of the based questions. So first of all, let's very quickly go through the passage, and then after that we'll solve the question. So let's start. But one might also believe that there are facts which could not ever be represented or comprehended by human beings, even if the species lasted forever, simply because our structure does not permit us to operate with the concepts of requisite type. देखो ऐसा है ना कि इस पैसेज में सबसे पहले आपको उस कंसेप्शन के बारे में बताने की कोशिश हो रही है कि अगर आप एक टाइप ऑफ स्पीसी में कैटेगराइज अगर होते हो, तो क्योंकि आप एक कैटेगराइज्ड ऑलरेडी हो चुके हो एक पर्टिकुलर स्पीसी में, so it is not possible for you to understand what exactly are the nuances of a different species. तो इस बेसिस पे सारा का सारा डिस्कशन इस पे किया हुआ है. And in furtherance of that only, this impossibility might even be observed by other beings, but it is not clear that existence of such beings or the possibility of their existence is a precondition of the significance of the hypothesis that there are humanly inaccessible facts. ये phrase important है, humanly inaccessible facts. Then अगर आप आगे बढ़ोगे इस passage में, then जो next line है वो ऐसा कहता है कि reflection on what it is like to be a bat seems to lead us therefore to the conclusion that there are facts that do not consist in the truth of the propositions expressible in a human language. मतलब क्या है, जैसा कि मैंने पहले ही बताया, like I already told you that once you are categorized in one species, then it is not possible for you to understand what are the nuances of the other species, and the reason is you have been categorized in one category. Okay, so अगर आप human हो तो ठीक है, आपके पास एडवांस नॉलेज हो सकता है, आप चीजें समझ सकते हो, आप फॉर एग्जाम्पल बैट्स के बारे में समझ सकते हो, बट बैट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जो चीजें आप समझते हैं वो चीज आप नहीं समझ पाओगे, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ द फैक्ट आप कितने भी एडवांस क्यों ना हो गए हो. सो इसी चीज के बारे में यहाँ पे सारी की सारी बातें की गई हैं. सो द मिडिल पोर्शन इज नॉट दैट इंपॉर्टेंट. देन वील स्टार्ट विद दिस लाइन. द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इन क्वेश्चन इज नॉट one accessible only to a single individual, rather it is a type. So इस चीज पे बार बार emphasis दिया जा रहा है. It is possible to take up a point of view other than one's own, so the comprehension of such facts is not limited to one's own case. The exact point which I said in my previous discussion as well. Then there is a sense in which the phenomenological facts are perfectly objective. One person can know or say of another what the quality of the other's experience is. And then सबसे important दूसरा point, they are subjective. However, they are subjective in the sense that even this objective ascription of experience is possible only for someone sufficiently similar to the object of the ascription to be able to adopt his point of view to understand the ascription in the first person as well as in the third, so to speak. हो सकता है कि ऐसा हो कि आप बीच में लॉस्ट फील करो इस पैसेज को पढ़ के, लेकिन यहाँ पे इंपॉर्टेंट बात दो थी. पहली चीज कि अगर आप एक कैटेगरी में ऑलरेडी कैटेगराइज्ड हो, तो रिगार्डलेस ऑफ द फैक्ट हाउ एडवांस यू बिकम और regardless of the fact how advanced your knowledge becomes, you might not be able to understand the nuances of a different category. पहली चीज. And the second thing is the point of subjectivity was being explained here. कि आप जब तक point of view पे ध्यान नहीं दोगे, जब तक POV को आप ध्यान में नहीं रखोगे, उसको कंसिडर नहीं करोगे, तो आप जो चीजें समझ भी सकते हो वो भी नहीं समझ पाओगे. And of course when it comes to point of view, when it comes to the point of view, and it is subjective in nature. मेरे point of view से चीजें कुछ और है, आपके point of view से कुछ और होंगी. मैं as a human, मेरा point of view कुछ और होगा. अगर मैं bat होता तो मेरा point of view कुछ और होता. मैं Martian होता कुछ और होता. जुपिटर का रहने वाला होता कुछ और होता. तो इस पैसेज में सिर्फ और सिर्फ इन चीजों के बारे में बात की गई थी. So as far as the basic understanding of this passage goes, that would be it. And let's start some questions based on the passage. The first question is, suppose Martians have access to humanly inaccessible facts, then which of the following would definitely be true about Martians? क्या पूछ रहा है आपसे कि which of the following would definitely be true? Definitely be true means in other words must be true. ठीक है, तो must be true टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन के कुछ नुआंसेस होते हैं, कुछ पॉइंट्स होते हैं. पैराफ्रेज्ड इंफॉर्मेशन हो पैसेज में, या तो कोई ऐसा इंफॉर्मेशन हो ऑप्शंस में कि जिसे आप बेस्ड ऑन द इंफॉर्मेशन गिवन इन द पैसेज आप प्रूव कर पाए. तो अगर ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन में है तो आप उसको चूज कर सकते हो. यहां पे द राइट आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी व्हाट? Yes, the right answer is going to be A, which says humans would know nothing about the nature of Martians. अगर यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन ये पूछा ना कि अगर मार्शियंस के पास ह्यूमंस के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन है तो इनमें से ऐसा कौन सा ऑप्शन है जो कि सही ही होगा. बाकी सारे ऑप्शंस को आप इजीली एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो. द ओनली ऑप्शन विच इज लेफ्ट हियर इज A. So A is going to be the right one. Then let's move on to the next question. Which of the following inferences are correct? Which of the following inferences are correct? Let's see. Option A says it is impossible for humans to understand all the facts. Yes, it can be it can be inferred based on the information given in the passage. Okay. Then B, time is not the only criteria which limits our understanding of facts. Yes, subjectivity भी है, point of view भी है. So it is also correct. A भी सही है, B भी सही है. C, certain facts can never be understood by human beings. Of course. Why? Because I have already told you about this. We are already a species and we have been categorized in that species. So C is also correct. Going by all of that, the right answer is going to be D, which is all of the above. Now let's move on to the third question, which says, which of the following would strengthen the author's viewpoint? Which of the following would strengthen the author's viewpoint? The right answer here is going to be B, which says, even though some facts are incomprehensible and cannot be stated, yet we may be forced to accept the fact that they exist. Of course, ये तो काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथ दे रहा है ऑथर के व्यू पॉइंट को. ऑथर यही कहना चाह रहा था ना कि हाँ, पॉसिबल है कि आपको चीजें समझ में ना आए क्योंकि आप एक पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी में हो, शायद आप में सब्जेक्टिविटी नहीं है. ओके, लेकिन आप फिर भी उन चीजों को मानोगे जरूर. ओके, so that is why B is the only relevant option here. Moving on to the next question, which is 4, mark the correct inference. Here the right answer is going to be B, which says whether phenomenologically facts are subjective or objective depends on the observer. Of course, जब subjectivity की बात आती है तो वो observer पे सारा का सारा onus shift हो जाता है. That was clearly said in the passage and we can infer this option based on the information in the passage. Now next, last question of this passage, 5, which of the following observers will be able to understand both objectively and subjectively the essence of existing like a Martian? Here the right answer is going to be C, only a fellow Martian. अगर आप खुद एक मार्शियन हो तो ऑफ कोर्स आप ऑब्जेक्टिवली भी समझ पाओगे और सब्जेक्टिवली भी समझ पाओगे कि मार्शियन होने का एसेंस क्या है. ओके, सो दैट मार्क्स द एंड ऑफ दिस paragraph, this critical reasoning paragraph, sheet number 1, the daily practice sheet number 1. I hope you guys understood everything that I tried to discuss, and with that I'll conclude and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.